If you're already subscribed to this channel, then this video can be quite of a surprise. So I've just uploaded a main video with 10 learning habits you should start to develop your study skills. But since I'm changing format right now, I wanted to do this Q&A/explanation video so you aren't all confused and wondering why is she now talking to a camera. Well, the main reason why I decided to update my video format was because I was feeling that I had way too many restrictions on my previous format. My videos were mainly composed of B-roll, so I had to come up with all these creative ideas to illustrate what I was trying to say in my script by filming B-roll without showing my face. Without going into way too much detail, the reasons why I wasn't showing my face beforehand had to do with career prospects, and they don't apply right now. So I'm currently not really worried about talking to a camera on YouTube and create more personal videos. I also think there are some issues and some things I want to talk about that I was not able to cover with my previous video format. And this is why we're here today. So I asked you on my YouTube community tab as well as my Instagram to write down some questions so I could answer them. And although I know that so many of you asked questions with productivity, organization, and that kind of focus, I really want to answer some more personal questions because I think that's the purpose of this Q&A and this kind of video. Maria asks, how old are you? I'm currently 23 years old. Kelly or Kayla Loves Pink asks, what is your go-to study drink? Definitely coffee. Either a cappuccino or an espresso or an americano. It depends on the place and it depends on the level of energy I require at that moment. And Coeva asks, if you could choose your major again, would you still choose law or something else? This is a very interesting question. I think I would choose law. I really enjoy law, and despite not wanting to be a lawyer or perhaps the most conventional jobs as a law student, I do not regret going to law, and if I had to choose again, I would go to law. I really love courses like history and literature, but I cannot imagine myself in a job that is not specific to the law field. Steffi Booktopolis asks, do you ever have moments where you feel like a failure? How do you cope with such moments? Of course I do. I definitely have moments where I feel like all of my work is for nothing and that I should work more and I should be more productive. I think that all of us go through that once or twice. Some of us more than others, but I definitely feel like a failure sometimes. And my way of coping with those moments is just planning a strategy for me to overcome that failure and move forward and perhaps start a new project that I trust will be successful. Inish asks, would you do a third degree after history? Yes, the short answer is yes. I would definitely love to do either a degree on literature or international relations. I don't know if I'm going to have the time, but for me it's obvious that it's something that I want to do in the future, and independently of working, even if I have to study at night or only go to final exams, I really like being in college and be able to go to class and read the books and do the tests and tackle those assignments and so on. Nini's The Limit asks, from a Portuguese girl, what did you choose in high school? So when you go to high school in Portugal, you can choose from 4 major fields that will dictate what type of courses you're going to have on high school. You can choose from humanities, sciences, economics and arts, and I'm not leaving anything else behind, I think. And when I went to high school, I picked arts. I wanted to have a career in design or something like that, and I picked law in the end, and I was actually able to go to law school because I had my mathematics and Portuguese exams that allowed me to enroll, but I picked arts. Laughing Bee asks, what's your biggest goal in life? My biggest goal in life is just to be happy and always learn. Okay, so now I'm going to my YouTube community posts and see what are your questions in there. C. Bookins asks, My question is, if you had the money to live anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? I would stay here. I love my country. I think it has wonderful weather, wonderful people, wonderful food, and overall it's a wonderful place to live. I've not traveled that much, I've traveled just a little bit, but I never found or heard about a place where I would like to live more than I do love to live in Portugal. I got a package! Lucia asks, say something in Portuguese. I just want you to know what you sound like. Ok. Obrigada, Lúcia, pelo teu comentário. Isto se eu a falar em português, nada de extraordinário. Provavelmente a minha voz vai mudar um bocadinho e se calhar vou começar a falar muito mais depressa. Mas eu gostava imenso de fazer um vídeo em português um dia destes, talvez tipo assim no dia de Portugal ou algo do género. Tenho que pensar nisso. Okay, so the last question. Okay, this is a good one. Camper Joel asks, do you plan on keeping your channel going on forever? I do not have plans for the end of this channel. The purpose of this channel has changed over the years. In the beginning, it was just the answer to a challenge proposed by friends, and then it evolved to a side hustle, and now it's more like a long-term project. I think that as I'm evolving and I'm growing up, so are you, and I want to answer that. I want to show you different aspects of my life besides studying, and I think this channel has all the potential to grow. I don't have plans to stop making videos in the near future. I will just try to keep up with it as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to know more about 10 learning habits you should start applying right now, you can check out the other video that was uploaded right now, and I will see you next week. Bye!